Hello everyone, this is Kendra Crow, your instructor for Literature 202, and I wanted to take a moment today to discuss some of the features that the Soomo text provides as you work your way through the milestones. Since milestone 1 is this week, I will start there. So this is your Soomo text, and I will go ahead and click enter. And first, I want to ensure that you have completed the Module 1 assignments first. So that would be completing all of the what is literature questions, especially in the page 1.12. In that page, you were asked to review the themes that you can choose from and the text that you could choose from for your Milestone 1, which is due this week, your thesis statement. So as you're reviewing those, you are selecting your theme and the works that you are going to use to support that theme. So I wanted to show you that to make sure that you were submitting those themes and submitting the texts, because that everything builds on each other. So if you're as you're answering these questions, they're building toward the next thing, and these answers will be referenced in your next module. So here, and I did this based on the announcement that this video is embedded in. I did a DIY theme of heroism, and I went ahead and selected my works, which are Frankenstein and Candide. And you'll see that if I unedit this, I didn't just save the draft, I actually added it to Milestone 1. So that's what you need to ensure that you're doing so that it can reference it in the next section. So what you're going to do then to construct your thesis statement, then you will go to the Module 2. So after you've answered all of your questions regarding the readings for this week, you're going to come down here and you're going to review the final project again. So make sure you're reading through all of this. It gives you a really good idea of what they're looking for, or what I will be looking for your thesis statement. You'll be answering questions about summarizing the works and things like that, which would be very helpful for you as you go through your milestones. So make sure you're not, make sure you are fully answering these questions. It really is working toward this final project, and I promise that it won't be gone to waste. So here's just 4 guidelines for crafting your thesis statement, questions to answer. And then when you get to page 2.3, this is where you'll actually draft your thesis statement. So after you've gone through this whole process and you've thought about your argument and you're ready to draft your thesis statement, you're going to write it here. And you'll notice here where it says, write a thesis statement explaining how Frankenstein and Candide explore the theme of heroism. So see, that's where if we submit our theme and our works to the milestone, it will show up here. So it's really feeding you and building on these other ideas that you've already gone through, your other questions that you've answered throughout the course. So it's kind of a neat thing. So I will take the thesis statement from this announcement that I had, that this video is in. So in this paper, I will argue because Frankenstein and Candide were written in 2 completely different cultures, their concept of heroism varies greatly. And I need to make sure that I'm not just going to save the draft. You can and go back to it and look at it again. But since I'm finished with this, this is the one I'm going to choose. I'm going to go ahead and add it to the Milestone 1. And when you do that, you can always go back and edit it. That's not a problem. You can always go back and change your thesis statement up until you submit your final paper. And hopefully I've said that enough in my announcement that it's not set in stone, but like I said, this will add it to the next step. So next week when we do Milestone 2, your thesis statement will already be present in that section. So after you submit it there, you're not done yet. I want to emphasize that. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to download Milestone 1. So you'll click that, sorry, and I'll use my Microsoft Word. And what it will do is it will open it up in a Word document. Sorry. And sorry, there it is. There's your milestone 1. So it opens it up into a Word document for you, and you can then just copy and paste it into your Blackboard site. And where you'll do that is under the discussion boards. At the very last discussion board, it says final project milestone 1, submit your thesis. And what you'll do is you'll create a thread, you'll give it a subject, and you'll just copy and paste your thesis statement into there. You also should put your theme and your works that you're using. So of course properly formatted, right? And then you're good to go, and then you can submit it. If it's all set the way you want it, and then just hit submit, and you're ready to go. As you're going through and you're drafting your thesis statement, it will give you many checks here. Be sure you're looking through that, because on page 2.14, it will reference the checklist. And what the checklist is exactly what I will be grading your thesis statement from. So if you look through it, I will be grading it on if it has an assertion. I will be grading it on if it has a relevance. I will be grading on if it's clear and concise. So all of that's listed here in the Soomo text as well. You could also find this information in the final project section of your Blackboard. If you go here, there's there are your themes that it went through last week, and then here's your final project milestone, submit to thesis. Here is the thesis statement checklist. If you pull that up, it will give you the thesis statement checklist. It will give you more information. It will give you examples of thesis statements. So this is a very important document to look through as you're constructing your thesis statement, and that is accessed through the final project tab of the Blackboard. So, once you've submitted your thesis statement to Blackboard, be sure you go and check the comments. What I do is, as I go through, I will give very detailed comments on the discussion board so that you are getting feedback from me immediately. Grading always takes a little bit more time, and I hope to get everything graded by like Friday of that following week. However, you will get your comments throughout the week. If you post your thesis statement on a Wednesday, you'll probably get comments from me on your thesis statement by Thursday. And you can take those comments then to work toward your toward the next milestone. So be sure to look for those because those will be coming throughout the week. So if you have any questions, as always, feel free to contact me, and I'm really excited about this Soomo text milestone generator that we have now in the text. So if you have any questions regarding it, though, please let me know. Thank you.